Scope in Java, variable scope start with open curly brace anywhere that you declare it and end it when you close that one. Let's look at this example right here. We have a public void main. I declare x right here. I could declare x right at the beginning of this one or any other location. When you declare it, it's visible, and compiler from that point on after recognize that variable. And when the block scope is ended, compiler does know nothing about that x anymore. I'll give you example right here. I have a public method main right here up to this point, and declare another public method, and I name it test. This is first time that we're declaring two methods inside one class. And in this example, in the first one, I'm going to say int x, and I'm going to using the x, display the x, and right here again I declare the x, using the x, and display the x, and terminate. First, this x is totally different than this x. This x, the first x equal to 10, is in the scope of the void main, and this x, let's name it 20, so it won't be similar. This x 20, it is in the scope of the test method of the test. This one visible in this area of the test, this is in this area. What I did there, because I asking a void test and it won't return any result, I just to get the result of the second x, I put right here calling the text. This is, we're going to talk about the concept of calling a procedure or a function or void function or void method later on in the chapter 4 and 5. Let's go ahead compile this one, and compilation you're going to see successful. And now that I'm going to run this one, you're going to see when we run it, let me bring it in the window, the first and second. So it does not complain about the duplication of declaration, because this is in this scope of the main. This x is in the scope of the test. The next one, the conditional operator. Imagine that I could have an if statement: if x less than 0, then y put to the y10, else put the y20. There is a new operator, conditional operator, which make the life simpler, and it is like this one. I'm going to say if x, right here I have x greater than y, display 10, otherwise display 5. So the result of this expression, if it's true, it's going to display this one. If it is wrong, it's going to display the 5. And it's similar to this if statement that I have right here. So if the expression of first question mark x true, then display the expression 2. If the expression 1 false, and so display the expression 3. So it is the same, similar, x less than 0, display, put the y10, and if the x greater than 0, put to the y20. Let's look at this example. I just copied the same one from my slide, this example right here, and try to execute it right here. And you're going to see that, let me clear my screen right here. I'm going to declaring a variable number, and I'm going to say if x greater than y, x is 10, y 15, is this is true? No. If it is false, so it's supposed to display 5. And when I'm executing this example, you will see the display 5. However, if I'm going to put to the x y9, if I'm going to put 9 and compile it and run this example, now it's supposed to display 10. 10 greater than 9, true, so display this expression. So this is a conditional expression, and the format is as follow. I explain it. Let's go to that one more time, and the explanation is as follow. If this expression, result of the first expression, is true, display the second expression. If the result of this expression is false, display the third expression.